Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. So if you're new here and you don't know me, my name's Catherine. I used to work at Starbucks. In fact, I made a video talking about the pros and cons of working at Starbucks, so I'll leave that linked down below. I'm pretty sure it'll go out before this one. And now I just work at another cafe, so I do have quite a lot of experience as a barista. So yeah, today I thought I'd just talk about things that annoy baristas or annoy me when I'm working. Number one is people that take a long time to order. So, okay, some people just like genuinely don't know about coffee and they're just like uneducated, which is like understandable. Like, I'm not gonna judge you because you don't know, what a drink is. But at the same time, there's some people that just literally like look at the menu for like 10 minutes and it's just really awkward. Like if you're standing there like, I don't know what to do, I'm just like, do you want a hot drink, do you want a cold drink? So yeah, and there's also the people that ask you to explain a drink, which I don't mind, but when there's a line of like 20 people, don't ask me to explain every single drink on the menu to you. So, and the second thing is kind of like the opposite to that, but basically people that order too fast, or they speak super quickly to the point where like you don't even have time to like put the stuff in the system, and then like they get angry at you because they have to repeat their order again and again because like they think that you just couldn't listen. But yeah, so that's really annoying, especially if you're starting out like and you don't even know where stuff is on the on the menu, on the register, and then people are just like, can I please just get like 2 large mochas, 1 soy hot chocolate and 3 cappuccinos, and just like, whoa, hold on a second, like I'm still logging in with my number, so please slow down. Make sure that the barista is ready. Also, if they're like, you can see that they're busy, if they're like steaming milk in the middle of making a drink, don't try and order because they're doing one thing. So just like be patient and wait a few minutes and let them finish, and like they'll get back to you as soon as they can. The first thing is people that just like hand you the money, or like I'm sure this annoys a lot of like cashiers and people that work in hospitality and stuff, but like a lot of people will just be like, can I please just get 1 flat white, and they just hand you the money, like hand you the dollar, like $50 note or whatever, and you're just like, okay, what do? Do I just take it? Like you don't want to leave them hanging, so you kind of just take it off them, but then it's just this awkward moment where you're just like putting in the order and then you're still asking questions and you just like have the money in your hand. So yeah, have your money ready, but don't hand it out until they like ask you for it. The number 4 thing, which is really common and I'm sure annoys a lot of people, is people that are super picky with their orders. Now, when I say picky, like I don't mean like if you want to get soy milk or if you want to get a coffee with the sugar, like that's fine, like understandable, like no worries. But it's when the people will get like half trim milk, half normal milk, and then get it like extra hot, 3 sugars, like no foam cappuccino, and you're just like, what? Like what? Like first of all, you won't even taste the difference between like trim milk and normal milk, and second of all, like just don't be a douchebag, like just don't be annoying, especially like if it's really busy and there's a long line, like just stop, like reevaluate your life. The next thing is when people stand right at the coffee machine. I'm sure like I'm not the only one because I've heard other people complain, but yeah, like when you're making people's coffee and they're just standing like right there, like they're staring at you, like looking at you. Especially like when people, it's the picky people that I find that they do that the most. Like they want to make sure that you're doing everything that they told you to. And yeah, I don't know, it's just uncomfortable like to have people stare at you like when you're doing your job. So yeah, I mean, I can understand some people are nice and they want to make conversation, and that's fine, but like also sometimes I'm not really in the mood to talk, like I need to focus on my job. Like I honestly, I'm not great at multitasking, so if you're like asking me questions and I'm in the middle of doing stuff, then it's just not a good time. The next annoying thing is people that complain about prices. This would happen all the time when I worked at Starbucks, and like honestly, I feel you. Like I think that everything is overpriced as well, like, but I don't control the prices. So when you complain to me about things going up or things being super expensive, like what are you gaining? Like nothing. That just makes it awkward for me because I'm like, yeah, I know, right? But like I didn't control the prices. If you really want to complain, like write an email to like they hit office. Another super annoying thing is when people ask for their drink to be made first because, you know, they're in a rush or they gotta be somewhere. This doesn't really happen where I work now. I work at kind of, I guess it's a smaller cafe, but yeah, at Starbucks this would happen all the time. Like, it would be super busy, you know, there would be 20 drinks in line, and then someone would come and be like, hey, can you please make my drink first because I'm in a hurry, and I'm just like, like, don't ask people to do that. Like, that's not nice, you know. Like, wait in line, like, wait your turn. If you really want a drink to be made fast, like, here's a pro tip. If you're at Starbucks, if you see that there's a long line of like hot drinks, ask for a cold drink, because chances are they'll make that one first. Or if there's a line of cold drinks, ask for a hot drink, because normally there's like 2 stations, there's a hot and a cold station. So like, if you're the only one with a cold drink, they'll likely make your one first. Also, just get a drink that doesn't take a long time, like order a tea or a long black, something that doesn't require like milk to be steamed, because that is often what takes the longest time. Another annoying thing is people that don't pay attention to cup sizes. This, I'm sure, annoys many Starbucks baristas, but like, when people ask for like a small hot chocolate, and then you'll be like, okay, a tall hot chocolate, and they're like, no, I want a small hot chocolate. And you're like, yes, tall is the smaller size. Like, and where I work now, like, we only have 2 sizes, like a regular and a large. So when people ask for like a medium flat white, I'm like, okay, we only have 2 sizes, so like, what does that mean? Like, you know, like, don't just assume that everywhere has a medium size, or don't assume that everywhere has like this small is actually called a small. Pay attention to sizes. I know it can be hard because every cafe is different, but yeah, it literally takes you like 5 seconds just to look at the sizes. It's not hard. So the last thing I want to talk about isn't really related to drinks, but it's more about like cabinet food. So often when you work at a cafe, you know, you'll have a cabinet of like food on display, and then when people just point at food and like, can I please get that, and you're just like, what the hell, what's that? Like, we can't see what you're pointing at because there's like food all in the cabinet, and you know, there's not just like one row of food, you know, there's like many different rows like behind the front line of food. So when you're pointing, we can't see where your hand is, we can't see where you're pointing at. So when you're asking for food, make sure that you specify what is the actual food that you want. And especially if there's other flavors as well, make sure you specify. So don't just say, can I please get that roll, like when we have 5 different rolls. So yeah, anyways, that was a bit of a rant. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.